The loss of their party stalwart came in the final hour of a day the Morrison government had spent defending itself against charges of dodgy dealings with a Liberal donor. The Prime Minister stood up for Matthias Cormann and for his ambassador to Washington, Joe Hockey. But he had to withstand a withering assault from Labor. Here's political editor Andrew Probyn.
It once served as the perfect small business backdrop.
And it's great to be able to do my best John Laws impersonation. Hello world.
But now Helloworld, a travel company run by senior Liberal Party official Andrew Burns, is creating a world of pain for the government.
Hello, mate. Hello, world. One set of rules for the Liberals and one set of rules for everyone else.
Helloworld's already embarrassed Finance Minister Matthias Cormann by not charging him $2,700 in airfares for a family holiday. Now his old smoking buddy's in the gun. Former Federal Treasurer Joe Hockey, Australia's man in Washington, facing questions over whether he helped Helloworld secure lucrative government travel business for its subsidiary QBT.
He was approached by QBT. The staff were asked to arrange a meeting. Ahead of that meeting, he declared his interest.
Mr Hockey's interest is sizable, it turns out, worth more than $1 million.
He chose to be in the meeting.
He was one of the participants in the meeting, yes.
Also in the meeting was then Helloworld executive Russell Carstensen, who'd been dispatched at short notice to the US. In a statement to a parliamentary committee, Mr Carstensen said he'd been contacted while on leave in Europe by Helloworld boss Mr Burns.
A voice called to tell me he had arranged a meeting with Mr Hockey and I had to fly home via Washington to meet with him. I asked Mr Burns how this could be done so quickly and he verbally advised me Hockey owes me.
Andrew Burns has denied making that comment, but as for Joe Hockey's boss...
And I am not in a position right now to say that in all respects those actions have met the standard.
This judgment from the head of Australia's Foreign Service only fuelling Labor's pursuit.
Hello World will be the first item on the National Integrity Commission that we will set up. This is a leader of the Labor Party who's been sucking up round the Melbourne elite all of his life.
And so ends a difficult fortnight for the government, capped off by the loss of Julie Bishop. When Parliament returns, it'll be for April's budget, which will throw us into an election campaign. The coalition sees its salvation in tax cuts and depicting its opponents as weak on border security. But Labor believes public sentiment remains its firm friend on banks, wages and refugees, themes that will frame a viciously fought election. Andrew Probyn, ABC News, Canberra.